trap. The Japs took to the hills, but the village crawls with snipers. Buffaloes come in handy for flushing them out. But sometimes you have to do it by hand. Like hunting rattlesnakes in a dark barn. We get a live one. Later, we corral quite a few live ones, but not all Japs. Some turn out to be Javanese slaves. Invasion becomes liberation for the beneficiaries of the Jap New Order. The weary, the thirsty, the wounded, the sick, the starved. The landing party pushes on, and by 6 that night, Taji Airstrip will change hands. Within 48 hours, the engineers guarantee our planes will be landing here to provide cover for our converging columns at Hollandia. Surprise pays dividends. Total cost for Taji? 3 men killed, 14 wounded, 8 missing. At Hollandia, patrols finger out toward the airstrips. The trail to Hollandia Drome is no promenade. Jap suicide squads see to that. Then you push on. Where there's infantry, there's always rain. And where there's rain, there's always mud. And where there's stuff that can get stuck, it gets stuck. The mighty bulldozer, part tractor, part tank, part Missouri mule. On the 4th day, Hollandia Drome falls. One more strip the Japs built for us. To the folks at home, compliments of the 5th Air Force. 2 down, 2 to go now. Centani and Cyclops next on the list. The road to Centani is smooth going in spots, but in other spots, the Japs left roadblocks. Another job for the bulldozer, kicking open the front door to Centani. A second column takes the water route across Centani Lake, back door to the strip. The enemy tries to slam it shut. Back door, wide open. The foot troops move so fast they get there first. The 5th day, Centani is ours. An hour later, word comes that Cyclops has been taken. In 5 days, the Japs lost 4 airstrips, and losing an airstrip is one step toward losing a war. Hollandia and ITAP, 2 more notches on our rifle butts. Now, with the Jap 18th Army bottled up in Wewak, we could keep moving up the New Guinea coast. Wakety Island, 125 miles closer to the Philippines, had an airstrip made to order for B-24s. We could use it. At dawn of May 17th, the 163rd Infantry, jumping off from ITAP, established a beachhead at Arara, took Insamani Island, and set up their heavy guns to back up the assault of Wakety. the next morning, the 163rd hopped off. Next stop on the road to Bataan, Wakety. Getting on the beach wouldn't be much trouble. Our barrage had seen to that. But back of the beach was the jungle. The Japs waiting there were no service troops. They'd helped take Singapore. They knew their business. Their mortar and machine gun fire stalled the first 3 waves at the jungle's edge. But not for long. Sherman tanks are great gadgets to have around. Small arms fire ricochets off tanks. Sometimes men get too close. Then it was up to the infantry again. This is where training pays off. Infiltration. Firepower plus movement. Six hours after landing, the 163rd knifes through to the airstrip. More compliments of the 5th Air Force. The engineers begin laying out the biggest welcome mat in Dutch New Guinea. But there's still mopping up to do on both sides of the strip. Like cornered rats, the Japs won't come out of their holes. So... Memo to General Hama. Japs killed losing Wakety, 833. Americans killed taking Wakety, 41. It's good to see you. Make yourselves at home. We're 6 months ahead of schedule now. There's only one more obstacle to complete strategic control of New Guinea. Biak Island and its 3 airstrips, 210 miles further up the coast. 9 days after the fall of Wakety, our frog-legged infantry leaped again. Biak was no pushover. The Jap knew what the score was now. Knew that if he lost those airstrips, his grip on New Guinea was broken forever. He dug in along the shore, burrowed into the hills, struck back from the air, risking the remnants of his Air Force. But he couldn't stop our stuff coming in. Infantry, planes, buffaloes, infantry, artillery, infantry, tanks, infantry. The 41st Division took Biak in 23 days, ending, for all strategic purposes, the campaign in New Guinea. A campaign that gave us 18 new airfields, smashed 4,000 Jap planes, broke 3 Jap armies, isolated 100,000 Jap soldiers, killed 23,000 more. The price? 824 American lives. Today, New Guinea is a dagger poised against the Philippines and beyond.